We are rolling along at the 2024 Quincy Shootout, and this action between Link Academy and the Burlington School up next on Central Illinois Sports. Alongside Brian Shoemaker, Damon Emmerich, and Tim Hull. I'm Charlie Hull. This is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. The number 4 team in the entire nation, Link Academy, taking on the Burlington School here tonight. We'll talk about the matchup and get set for the starting lineups in this contest after this timeout of the Great Rivers Bank pregame show.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Logan Agri-Service, we consider it a badge of honor to be recognized as one of the larger independent suppliers of crop protection chemicals in the Midwest. We've worked hard for years to provide you with the access to the best herbicides, insecticides, and fungicides from top manufacturers because we know without you, our local farmers, we wouldn't be here. When you have questions, call our local experts to discuss what works best for your fields and your situation, or visit us online at loganag.com. Serving agriculture since 1962.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week.
I like hard work. I mean, I kind of was raised that way. You really do make a difference. You're helping ship out food to feed people. Someone's got to do it, and I don't mind doing the hard work of it, you know. That gives me meaning, and I do go home rewarded. Every time I drop off a pallet, it's kind of corny, but I look back at it with a sense of pride. I'm like, yep, I built that. It looks awesome, and then I just drive away. I love it. When my life needed meaning, I chose Doc.
Back with you on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Link Academy, the Lions, and the Burlington School Spartans matching up in this contest. The Burlington School played at Vashon last night, lost in a close one, 58-54, in a high-quality matchup there. They'll try to take on Link Academy, who beat Faith Family out of Oak Cliff. Faith Family yesterday by 10 points was the final in that contest. And Brian Shoemaker alongside of the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Link Academy looked like they were kind of in control of the game the whole time, but really never pulled away from Faith Family like we saw them do in this shootout a year ago. But it's definitely a lot different roster for Link Academy this year as well.
Well, I think you're seeing... get my levels up just a little bit there. There we go. Now everybody can hear me. Sorry about that. Yeah, I think you've got to see some developed guard play here a little bit. But this Link Academy team is loaded, of course, as you said yesterday, Charlie, with Division I recruits. One of the guys we'll be keeping on, of course, is the 6'9 senior James Brown, who was part of Chicago St. Rita last year. He's committed to North Carolina. Trey Johnson, a 6'6 senior, the number 4 ranked player by 24/7 Sports, signed with Texas. LeBaron Filan is signed with Kansas. He's a 6'4 senior. Jalen Shelley, the 6'8 senior, signed with Arkansas. Jasper Johnson, the list goes on and on as he's got several offers. On the other side for the Burlington School, Zion Walker, the 6'2 senior, is committed to Mount St. Mary's. And King Gibson, the 6'4 freshman, has offers from Texas A&M, High Point, North Carolina A&T, Cal State Bakersfield. This should be a very, very fun contest, Charlie, as we have now kind of reached the premier matchups, if you will, so to speak, here on a loaded Quincy Shootout lineup today.
Let's take a break here from Farm and Home Supply. When we come back, we'll have the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups for you as this contest features Link Academy and the Burlington School on Central Illinois Sports.
Are you tired of being caught off guard? Slipping up in a winter storm? Don't let this be you. Say goodbye to shovels that break faster than your New Year's resolution.
Well, before the snow falls, visit your local Farm and Home Supply, your one-stop shop for everything winter. From snow blowers to a sturdy snow shovel. From different size ice scrapers to ice melt. And from sleds to hats, gloves, coats, bibs, and a lot more, we got you covered.
Warning, finding everything in one place may lead to extreme joy and the absence of disappointment. Farm and Home Supply is not responsible for spontaneous snowball fights, increased snow angel production, or the overwhelming desire to hug your snowblower.
Farm and Home Supply, our starting lineup sponsor on Central Illinois Sports. And let's first meet the visiting team, the Link Academy Lions. 13-4 on the season. Bill Armstrong's squad will start at a guard, a 6'6 senior. That's Trey Johnson. At the second guard, the 6'4 junior, Jasper Johnson. And at the third guard, the 6'5 senior, Antonio Barrett. At a forward, he is a 6'8 senior, Jalen Shelley. And at the other forward, the 6'9 senior, James Brown. Brown, Shelley, Barrett, Johnson, and Johnson for this squad from Link Academy. For the Burlington School, the Spartans are 17-8. George Marshall, their head coach. They'll start at a guard, a 6'8 senior, Ty Outlaw. At a second guard, he is a 6'2 senior. That's Zion Walker. And the third guard is the 6'4 freshman, King Gibson. At a forward, a 6'2 junior, Cam Flippin. And at the other forward, the 6'4 senior, Jordan Durham. Durham, Flippin, Gibson, Walker, and Outlaw for the Burlington School. As we told you, the Burlington School played out Vashon last night, lost in a close contest. Vashon, a three-time defending state champion in the state of Missouri. Always a quality program, and they proved that to be true again last night with a win over the Burlington School squad. The Spartans played a lot of games already under their belt this season. Alongside Brian Shoemaker and Damon Emmerich, I'm Charlie Hall. We thank John for manning the camera in midcourt. Hope you're enjoying all the coverage on Central Illinois Sports from the 2024 Quincy Shootout. Jumping in the middle for the Burlington School is Ty Outlaw. He'll jump against James Brown for Link Academy. Link in the visiting black uniforms, gold numbers, and the Burlington School in the home whites with the red numbers and lettering. Referee steps into the center circle, and the tip is up and controlled by the Burlington School. As Flippin will get it and bring it toward the front court for the Spartans. Ball goes top of the key to Outlaw. Little give and go back to Walker, and it's stolen away. On the run into the front court, Trey Johnson. Trey Johnson fakes the three to Brown. Back to Johnson left side. Every time Link Academy needed a big shot, they went to Trey Johnson, but now Jasper Johnson connects from deep and puts Link Academy on top early, 3-0. Here's the Spartans on the run into the front court. Shot up by Jordan Durham, no good. Rebound down to Link. Trey Johnson on the bounce. He'll pull for a deep three, and it's good as well. Back-to-back trays in the first 39 seconds, and a timeout taken here by the Burlington School. Link off and running early and shooting it from deep. They lead the Burlington School 6-0 in the first on Central Illinois Sports.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week.
Well, 2 threes, one from Jasper Johnson, one from Trey Johnson, and Damon, a quick start for Link Academy.
Yep, came out hot. They're firing on all cylinders, and this is just a squad that, when you're game planning for them, where do you start? And they've proven they can shoot it from deep. They've got guys that can score down low. They're just a matchup nightmare, and that's why they're number 4 team in the nation.
We're back to live action. Here's a loose ball thrown in the backcourt. This will be over and back on a turnover on the Burlington School as they were trying to get the ball worked back out front, but it turns into their second turnover here in the early going. 2 turnovers by the Spartans give the ball to the Lions with 7:06 to play in the first period. On top, Antonio Barrett. Just so many weapons for this Lions squad. Right side, Trey Johnson. Skip pass is stolen away here. Picked out of the air by Cam Flippin. Flippin on the dribble toward the front court. Kicks, left wing. That's Durham. Out front, extra pass down to the corner to Walker. He picks up the dribble. Trying to go down low to Outlaw, and it's knocked off of him out of bounds by the active hands of James Brown. We saw James Brown last year at St. Rita, as we'll get a substitute into the game for the Burlington School. That is Devin Sims, a 6'4 junior. He's committed to North Carolina. We talked about it, Brian and I did yesterday, Damon, while you guys were at Quincy Notre Dame, but that St. Rita program sure changed in a hurry.
Yeah, they were a fun squad to watch here last year, but 3 Division I recruits that are now seniors this year, and none of them at St. Rita this year, as Trey Johnson gets away with steps.
Misses the shot. Rebound put back. Antonio Barrett up and good. And it's 8-0 Lions. Sims into the front court. Dribble drive in against Brown. Brown holds his ground. Sims goes in for two. Good take. High quality play by both young men, and Sims scores the bucket. Johnson into the front court. Off to Shelley. Looks to break his man down off the dribble. Now steps back for a three. Does the lefty no good. And the rebound comes the way of the Spartans. Attacking the rack on the run is Durham. Runner up right hand won't fall. Rebound down to Brown. Quick outlet pass to Johnson into the front court. Had a hit off of one of the defender's feet. Had to slow it down a bit here. 5:46 to play in the first. Bill Armstrong shouts out some instructions to his squad from the sideline. Johnson toward the right wing. Gives it off to Jasper Johnson. He'll try the drive down low. Kicks to the wing. Barrett fakes the three. He'll get to the paint. Lost it on the way up. Runs down his own miss. 7 to shoot. Gets it inside. Jasper Johnson with the left hand. The window. He's got 5. And it makes it 10-2. Link. And now as the ball brought into the front court, a foul on Antonio Barrett.
Barrett will be whistled for his first foul of the quarter against the Lions of Link Academy.
Out of bounds underneath. Ball comes out top to Walker. Quick pass right side. 3 ball won't fall for Gibson. And James Brown with his 3rd rebound already for the Lions. Left wing Jalen Shelley. Looking to work against the man-to-man defense here of the Burlington school. TBS for short. Deep 3 now, left side Trey Johnson, no good from NBA range. And the rebound for Flippin. On the left-hand bounce into the front court. Kicks to the wing. Now back to Flippin. Looking for a ball screen from Sims, and a foul going to be called away from the ball. I think this may well be on Brown.
It will be against James Brown. That'll be his second foul. And we'll see Andre Iguodala check into the ballgame as Jalen Shelley will take a seat.
Andre Iguodala, for the first time we saw him play yesterday, the 6'6 junior. Turnaround shot, up and good. Zion Walker with the basket on a tough one. Following away from the hoop, has his first 2. 4:23 to play in the opening quarter. Here's Jasper Johnson in to the rim on the attack. Johnson with the dunk on the take. He's got an early 7 as he's active for Link in this first quarter. 4:05 to play in the opening period. Pass on the right side goes to Walker. He'll work the dribble. Now left side, long 3. Durham is no good. Rebound. Barrett trying to corral it and does for Link. To Jasper Johnson across. He's got the hot hand right now. To Trey Johnson on the right wing. Feeds the post to Brown. Brown going to go to work underneath. Turnaround shot, left hand, good. Might have got away with the extra steps, but finishes with the left hand, and it makes it 14-4. Link on top by 10 with 3:31 to play in the first. Tying their biggest lead of the contest, or is their biggest lead, Damon says, and now Brown tries to get a steal, but they'll say he's not able to tiptoe along the sideline. Let's look at that take to the hoop by Jasper Johnson. Watch this, quick first step, goes to his left hand, finishes with a flush. Barrett down for Link as we see LeBaron Filan into the game for the first time.
Trey Johnson also back into the ballgame as, well, actually Brandon Benjamin checked into the ballgame for the first time as James Brown took a seat for the Lions.
Benjamin's a 6'8 senior. Gibson, drive in, puts it up, gets it to go. King Gibson, the 6'4 freshman with a bucket. And gets Burlington another basket here, but they're going to need to string together some stops on this end of the court. Easier said than done with the talent that Link puts on the floor. Filan with the left side, works off of the screen. Out top, Benjamin. Now to Johnson. That's Trey Johnson. Going to try to feed it to Benjamin, and behind him and out of bounds, a turnover on Link here, their second. Into the contest, Machka Marasovic for the Burlington school. Marasovic is a 6'4 junior. Out front with it is Flippin. Trying to work for the screen here. Gets it out top. Walker from the Blue Devil almost on that deep ball. No good. Rebound down to Benjamin. Shovel pass into the front court to Filan. Gets it back down on the wing, and Link will look to run the half-court set here. 2:18 to play in the first. Filan to Jasper Johnson, left side three, and Jasper Johnson, have a quarter, young man. He's already got 10, and the lead is 11 for the Lions. Their largest of the day on the PCRE scoreboard. Here's Benjamin with the takeaway in the backcourt. He'll push it ahead. Trey Johnson down low, cutter up Benjamin. Runner won't go, but he's fouled, and he'll head to the free throw line to shoot two.
Cam Flippin will be whistled for the foul. That will be, actually they'll call Devin Sims on that. That'll be Sims first, team foul number 1 against TBS. And the Lions' first 2 free throws of the afternoon will be shot by Brandon Benjamin. He'll be looking for his first 2 points of the ball game, looking to add to his team's 17-6 lead with 1:57 to play here in the first quarter on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Benjamin's first is no good.
Link returns Barrett to the court along with TJ Stutley for the first time, a 6'4 senior. For the Burlington school, we see Josh Randolph, the 6'7 senior, check into the action for the first time.
And Brandon Benjamin will have a chance to split a pair at the line. Unsuccessful on the first. Second one is up, and it is good.
And the Burlington school is quickly into the front court. Randolph works it out top to Gibson. Check that, that's Walker. Walker on the dribble. He'll put up a deep three, too short. Rebound tipped and into the hands of Benjamin. Gives the ball off to Filan. Filan takes it across for the Lions, up by 12. Looking to add to it on the attack here. Calls out the play call against the man-to-man defense of TBS, and they've not had a lot of answers here, Damon, so far for Link.
Understandably so. Just such incredible talent out there on the floor for the Lions.
Stutley with it right side. He'll give it to Filan with 10 on the shot clock. Stutley fakes, drives, kicks, left side, Barrett three, beats the shot clock buzzer with another Lions three-pointer. 21-6, Link. They're locked in early in this contest. Here's Walker with it left side, under a minute to play in the opening quarter. Passes it off to Gibson. King Gibson trying to get free. Not only is Link impressive on the offensive side, they really lock it down on this end as well. Walker around the dribble near the half-court line, 10 to shoot. 43 seconds for the period. Right side, Gibson. Gibson to Sims, got to go to work. Drives in, shot clock is stuck. And who knows? Now it expires. May got stuck at 9 seconds. And the Burlington school wants to call the timeout. 32.7 seconds to play in the first. On the Adams Network timeout, it's Link 21, TBS 6.
Hey, grab me one too.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
TBS takes their second timeout here in the first period. They find themselves down 21-6 to Link Academy in what has been just an onslaught by the Lions in this first quarter. Lions will have the basketball as well. Who are you waving at, Happy?
Nobody, Grandma.
30 seconds.
Let's go inside.
30 seconds. I think it's let's go home, but we can check it out later and see who's right. Now the Burlington school is going to switch into a little bit of a zone, it looks like. trying to just shake it up, trying to get out on those shooters a little more aggressively in the zone play, but not open up things underneath as Link holds for a final shot with 10 seconds to play. There's that clock issue again, right side. Fake, drive, and an offensive foul going to be called against TJ Stetley. Nice job standing in and taking the harm by Devin Sims.
Stetley's third foul of the quarter, third turnover of the quarter against the Lions.
Just got up into the air and didn't have anywhere to go. 4.3 seconds to play in the period. Length through the court to go for TBS. Can they beat the buzzer here? Walker across the half-court line. Looks to create. Final shot. Up and short as the buzzer sounds, and we head to the second quarter. After one, Link Academy all over the Burlington School. 21-6 as you watch it on Central Illinois Sports.
GSI grain bins are built using the highest strength steel available. This allows you to store more grain to maximize your profitability and efficiency. Buy one now and receive our winter discount program. Mixer Lumber Company, your GSI grain bin dealer.
Before the TAVR, I was very active, worked out at the Croc Center. I would say less than a week. Well, of course, Amy tells me I couldn't do squats. She even wrote it in my discharge paper. Great big, Sandy, no squats. So I did a couple.
Oh my word.
Don't tell her.
I knew she was going to, but I have the best job in the world to get to work with these patients.
Ready to start quarter number two. It's Link Academy 21, the Burlington School 6, and Damon Emmerich with some first quarter shooting statistics.
After one quarter of play, the Burlington School just 3 of 10 from the field for 30%, including 0 of 5 from behind the arc, whereas Link Academy 8 of 11 from the field for 73% in that first quarter, including 4 of 6 from behind the three-point line.
Link will have the basketball to start the second period with Barrett. Filan also out there. We see Jalen Shelley. Jackson Ford has checked in for the first time, and a foul call here early on. The fifth man is TJ Stetley to round out the 5 for the Lions to start this second period.
Ty Outlaw will be whistled for his first foul of the quarter.
Ball is underneath here for the Lions. So Jasper Johnson, the only man from the starting lineup in the contest to start the second period. As it's a deep bench for Link. And now they'll call a foul as the man ran through the screener, and it's Ty Outlaw's second in about 10 seconds.
2 fouls for Outlaw, 2 in the quarter. Saw Outlaw spend a lot of time in the first quarter on the bench for the Spartans.
Here's a pass inside, right back to the inbounder, and LeBaron Filan lays it up and in to make it 23-6 Link. They just keep building on what is their biggest lead of this affair. Walker with it on the dribble. Pass on the right side goes to Durham. TBS is trying to get something going in their direction here, as they've been hit with the barrage of baskets from this Link Academy team. Now out top, Gibson. Shot fake. Finds his teammate Outlaw up and under. No good. Rebound tip up in for Outlaw is good, though, on the left-hand putback. Lions quickly into the front court. Lets the man fly by. Stetley shot no good. Fouled. And he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
I think it's going to go against Outlaw. Be his third foul of the quarter.
In 1 minute and 4 seconds, he's picked up those 3 fouls.
And to the line for the Lions goes TJ Stetley. Stetley, the 6'4" senior, scoreless thus far in the ballgame. His team's got the 23-8 lead. And Stetley's first is up and no good.
The Burlington School brings Josh Randolph back, replacing Outlaw, who will spend the rest of the first half on the bench with those 3 fouls.
Stetley will have 1 free throw remaining here. He readies for the shot. It is up and off the back of the iron. No good. Rebound tipped around. Finally going to be controlled by Jordan Durham. and then they'll say he was fouled by Jalen Shelley. That'll be Shelley's first, and the first foul of the quarter against the Lions.
TBS basketball, the Spartans and the home white uniforms here, trying to fight back into this contest. As Durham brings it into the front court on a pass to Walker. Back out front, Durham now. The 6'4 senior on the bounce near midcourt. Right side flipping, looks to the free throw line. Gibson, turnaround shot no good for the freshman. And the rebound is secured by Filan. Filan's got it into the front court to Barrett now. Lions kick it to the corner. Here's a baseline drive. Shelley runs over the man and called for the offensive foul. And who took that charge? He took a bunch of contact. That was King Gibson stepping in and drawing the charge.
Jalen Shelley will be whistled for his second foul of the quarter, and also the fourth turnover of the ball game against the Lions.
You see Jasper Johnson and Trey Johnson back in for Link Academy. They're two leading scorers on the day.
Jackson Ford onto the floor for the Lions as well.
Jasper Johnson had 10 points in that first quarter. Scored in a variety of ways, including a nice dunk. Flipping with it. He'll pull up for a deep three, no good. And things just aren't going well for the Burlington school here in this first half. Here's a ball now in the backcourt. This will be over and back. They'll say it was a tip, and I don't think anybody tipped it. I think that was just a miscue in the backcourt and a turnover by Link.
That's the fifth turnover against the Lions.
They'll bring James Brown back to the contest as Ford sits down. So they're a little more like their starting lineup at the moment is Link Academy. After getting those guys an extended rest at the end of the first, into the second period. Here's a pull-up jump shot. Good look here for Josh Randolph. Can't get it to go. Rebound put back is up and in. Zion Walker with the bucket. And now the ball knocked out of bounds by a hustling Jordan Durham as the ball was coming toward the front court. See that last basket on the putback on the Northwestern Mutual instant replay. Zion Walker with the two. Link up by 13. Trey Johnson drives, floats, too hard off the glass, and the rebound pulled in by Randolph. He'll work the dribble toward the wing right side. Now out to Durham. Durham pulls it out front for the Spartans. He'll kick to the corner. Back to his teammate Randolph for three. Nice job between those two, working a little two-man game and finding the open shot from the wing. Cuts the lead to 10 for Link. This is similar to what we saw with them and Faith Family yesterday. Link got out to a big lead early, and then Faith Family clawed their way back. Never could get all the way fully back in the contest, but made it respectable. Link's Trey Johnson with it near the center line. Works off the Brown screen. Now out top. Shot fake here for Shelley. Now lost the handle and a turnover by the Lions. Into the front court, Durham on the run for TBS. Works it left side, Zion Walker, deep three, good. Walker with the tray, and we get a whistle and a technical foul going to be called on Zion Walker. So Walker whistled for the technical and 2 free throws for Link, and then they will have the basketball.
Walker will be whistled for his first. And to the other end to shoot 2 for the Lions will be Jasper Johnson. Johnson's first is good. That's a momentum killer right there for the Burlington school.
Yeah, just when you thought they were going to be able to make a little comeback here, the tee after the made 3. And now Link will have the basketball after 2 made free throws by Jasper Johnson. Ball out of bounds on the midcourt line for the Lions.
Johnson's now got a dozen.
He's having a good start to this contest. Out front on the bounce is Filan. Over to Trey Johnson, who had the big game yesterday. To Jasper, now back to Filan. Filan drives, gets it to Brown. Turnaround shot, lefty, no good. Late call, but they'll say he was hit on the elbow, and he'll head to the free throw line to shoot 2. Will James Brown.
Jordan Durham will be whistled for his first. And to the line for his first 2 free throw attempts of the night will go James Brown. Brown's got 2 points. His team's lead is 25-16. The Lions have led by as many as 17 points in this one. And the senior first attempt is on its way and good.
Back into the contest for the Burlington school is Cam Flippin. As Marasovic goes to the bench.
Lions lead back out to double figures at 10. And Brown can't get the second to go. Rebound will be controlled by Durham.
He'll push the pass into the front court to Flippin. On the wing now, Zion Walker tries another 3. Quick basket there, but would not go. Filan brings it across for Link. Out top to Brown. Brown travels. Traveling is the call, and a turnover on the Lions with 3:47 to play in the second period. 7th turnover by Link. They've not been nearly as sharp here in this second period, although it's hard to keep up with the pace that they started with in this game, Damon, especially offensively.
Yeah, they will pick it back up a little bit on the defensive side of things, as they maybe got a little bit lax right there, as we'll see King Gibson get another 2 points for the Burlington school. Nice take to the bucket there by Gibson.
Yeah, high level of difficulty for the freshman on that shot. Iguodala back in. He'll hand it off to Johnson. That's Trey Johnson down to Brown. Brown to work of the paint. Shot no good. Gets his own rebound. 2 hands. Back up. Won't fall, but heads back to the stripe to shoot another 2 as he's fouled.
Foul's going to be whistled against, I think, Gibson. That'll be his first. 5th foul of the quarter. And Brown to the line to shoot 2. Just split a pair from there earlier. Lions just 4 for 8 from the line thus far in the ballgame. And James Brown's first free throw attempt is off to the right. No good. As we'll see Devin Sims check back into the ballgame for the Burlington school, as Randolph will go to the bench.
North Carolina has had a couple of good recruits that are going to come out of this Link program. Of course, Brown, and last year Elliot Cadeau.
Brown splits a pair. He's got 4.
As we mentioned last night in the contest, Cadeau, who reclassified, jump ball now, alternating possession arrow, should favor TBS, and it does. Or will it be the Lions basketball?
No,
it's TBS. Okay. They just need to have somebody inbound the ball. But Cadeau reclassified, Damon. Just think about that. He could still be playing here. Instead, he's, just playing for North Carolina. No big deal.
He's okay.
Into the front court with it is Durham. Shovel pass down from Gibson. Was a little off from Sims, so he had to pull it back out behind the arc. He'll try the drive inside, gets underneath. Reverse layup, no good. Brown trying to control the board, but instead Sims gets it. He'll put it up and in. Devin Sims right after it on the rebound a couple of times there and would not be denied to make it a 7-point game, 27-20. Lynx Brown. Iguodala down the left side, deep 3. Filan no good. And the rebound is secured by the Burlington school, only down by 7. Walker near the sideline right side, Durham. Now he'll try the lob pass down low, denied, but right into the hands of Flippin. Flippin on the arc, gets it to Gibson. Gibson, hop, step, jump, shoot, missed it. A rebound to Filan for Link. He'll take it into the front court quickly. Trey Johnson with a deep 3. It's off the back iron, no good. And another rebound here for Devin Sims. Sims with 4 boards with 2 minutes to play in this first half. Flippin, free throw line to the freshman Gibson. Gibson kicks it out on the right side. That's to Durham. Durham going to go to work off the dribble. Pull up, jump shot, rims in and out, no good. Brown with another rebound. Quick pass goes to Jasper Johnson. Johnson on the dribble drive. Left hand up and good. And his big day continues. And we get a timeout by Bill Armstrong and Link Academy. The Adams Network timeout. 1:40 to play in the half. Link leads the Burlington school 29-20.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week.
27-20 the lead for Link Academy on top of the Burlington School. 1:40 to play in the first half as Bill Armstrong wanted to call the timeout. Wants his team to lock in here to finish off the half strong. And we're back to live action. 29-20 now the score. Of course, Link scored right before the end of right before the timeout, I should say, to make it a 9-point game again. Flipping with it on the wing. Hands the ball off to Sims. Sims tries to split a double team with a dribble. Kicks to the wing. Flipping. Trying to find the three-pointer. Goes banking, and the rebound to Barrett. Trey Johnson now with it with 1:07 to play in the half. Johnson between the legs. Drives in. Got caught off balance, but somehow got that one to go. I'd say Trey Johnson pretty good in geometry as well, though, as the way he used that angle was rather impressive. 50 seconds to play in the half. And an 11-point lead, back to double digits for Link Academy. Durham gets it to Walker on the left side. Zion Walker trying to go to work against Barrett. Barrett really physical on the defensive side. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. 30 seconds on the game clock here. Got to go to work if you're the Burlington School. Now 5-4, trying to find an opening out front. Durham kicks it over to Walker. Deep three. It's off the front iron. No good. Link gets the rebound, and Trey Johnson will bring it up for the final 16 seconds of this first half. Lions on top by 11, looking to add to the advantage in the waning moments of the second period. Johnson with it out top. Gets the screen from Brown. On the right side with three. Kicks it left side. Little floater up by Iguodala, no good. And we head to halftime in the Little Jess Motors halftime show as Link Academy holds the 31-20 lead over the Burlington School. Back with halftime stats and also a visit with Muddy River Sports editor Matt Schuckman on the Little Jess halftime show after this.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week.
Game Masters is your headquarters for all your hunting gear. We have more than just camo hunting attire. Come check out our casual lines of Sitka, Under Armour, North Face, Columbia, Drake, and more. Pursue your prey with these off-road Quiet Cat bikes from Game Master.
The thing for me that really separates DOT, senior leadership and the owners of the business really focus on employee engagement.
We have some of the best people managers.
The Tracy family, senior leaders throughout the business, really all of our leaders care about the employees that work here.
And that allows for a lot of families to come work at Dot Foods, and I think that's part of it, is being able to have all those different schedules and the flexibility to be able to move things around when life happens.
Hey, grab me one too.
Halftime lead for Link Academy on top of the Burlington School. 31-20 is the advantage for Link, and we head courtside to Brian Shoemaker.
Welcome you back here on the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram halftime show. 3431 Main Street in Quincy. You can go see the guys in person for your next vehicle purchase or visit them online anytime at littlejessjeep.com. We're live from the Quincy Shootout, where Link Academy leads the Burlington School 31-20 at halftime. Joined as always during our halftime breaks by Matt Shuckman, sports editor at Muddy River Sports here in the Quincy area. Matt, kind of a similar pattern yesterday that we saw out of Link Academy that we do tonight. A really flurrying start. Things slow down just a little bit. What tendencies are you seeing from Link that kind of give us this little yin-yang performance in the first half?
I think some of it's shot making. You know, you come out and you bury a couple threes right out of the gate, force Burlington to take a timeout, and then you don't make a couple shots. But they got off to a great start. I think it's the proverbial you pedal. You know, you let it up. Okay, we're in control now. Okay, well, they made a run at us. All right, let's go make some more shots and put it. And that's what they did. You know, Burlington went on a run. You know, Link comes out, makes a couple shots to end the half. You know, they're up 11.
We can talk about the star-studded roster top to bottom from Link Academy. Trey Johnson really seeming to have a great weekend here in Quincy. What do you like about his game?
Everything. I mean, I love his handles. I love the way how confident he is with his shot. You know, some of these guys may not pull the trigger as quick. Some pull it really quick, but they're in a rush to get it off. He takes his time, but when he's ready to shoot, he pulls the trigger and he thinks everyone's going in. He's got that sort of confidence. He's got that swagger. To me, that's when you look at different guys. Some guys play hard. Some guys play with swagger. Some guys are just naturally gifted. He's all of that.
On the opposite side for TBS, this is a team that has refused to not give up in this contest despite the early deficit. They've stepped up defensively, taken a couple of charges. They've not really felt too rushed offensively despite Link's defensive efforts. They've really tried to maintain their focus, it appears. What are you liking out of TBS in the first half?
I think defensive positioning has been one. I know they've given up some threes, but anytime Link has tried to go baseline or attack from the weak side, somebody's been there to pick it up. Somebody's been there to stick their nose and their chest in there and make something happen. The other thing is I like the way they responded. It's like the guy came in out of the cold and had to shake off some of that. Then they got going, and they made some shots, and that was really important.
We're talking about the atmosphere here as the crowd is really starting to file in. We've got the number 4 team ranked in the country here. A lot of kids here tonight. You know these kids are going to come get some autographs, things like that. For these young kids that are here, what kind of atmosphere does this build and just a great experience for them?
Well, it makes them excited about basketball. That's the thing. You know, they're looking at this and seeing guys that they're going to see on TV next year playing at the college level, maybe in the NBA in a couple of years. So, we talked about Jordan Walsh playing for Link here a couple of years ago, made his debut with the Celtics this week. These kids can look at these guys and go, I want to be them someday. They do that already with the Blue Devils, but these are guys that are having, they're talked about on TV right now. They're getting, Link's been on ESPN and stuff. So these are guys they can see down the road play on those big games, and then they can go, look, I got his autograph.
It's a great fun night here. We're watching it live on the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram halftime show. Link Academy, an 11-point lead over the Burlington School here at the halftime break. Thanks to Matt Shuckman, as always, for his breakdown of all of our games here at the Quincy Shootout. We'll come back, and Damon's got halftime statistics and more. You're watching the Quincy Shootout live on Central Illinois Sports.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
I'm Chris Nichols with PCRE Real Estate and Auction here in Pittsfield. For 15 years now, I've been specializing in selling farmland and hunting properties, along with homes and commercial real estate. Whether it's helping a seller get a premium price out of their home or assisting a buyer to find the farm of their dreams, I pride myself on providing elite customer service. Give me a call today at 217-473-3777 if I can help with any of your real estate needs, or feel free to jump on our website at pcrerealestate.com.
At Full Throttle Parts, we do spray-on bed liners, a brand called Patriot Liner. It is very elite. It actually enhances the resale value of anything you put it on or off-road.
Go Full Throttle!
Go Full Throttle.
refreshing. So good. I mean, dude.
Back at the Little Jess Motors halftime show, it's Link Academy 31, the Burlington School 20 at the halftime break, and Damon Emmerich with a look at your halftime stats.
Well, the Burlington Academy in the first half of play showed 9 of 26 from the field for 35%. Did not attempt a free throw. 5 turnovers in the first half for the Spartans. Scoring for them, 2 points for Ty Outlaw, Josh Randolph with 3, 4 for Devin Sims and King Gibson, and leading scorer in the first half for the Spartans was Zion Walker with 7 points. For the Link Academy Lions, they led by as many as 17 points before taking an 11-point lead into the half. Shot 58% in the first half of play on 11 of 19 shooting, just 50% from the line on 5 of 10 from there. Scoring for the Lions, Brandon Benjamin hit a free throw for his lone point. LeBaron Filan with 2, 4 points for James Brown, 5 points apiece for Trey Johnson and Antonio Barrett, and Jasper Johnson led the way in the first half for the Lions with 14 points.
Link on top by 11 at the halftime break. Final timeout of the Little Jess Motors halftime show. We get set for second half action next.
This is Colt Mixer from Mixer Lumber Company in Clayton, Illinois. We have been selling grain bins for over 40 years. Our company provides years of experience, service, and quality products you can count on. GSI Grain Bins are a trusted company and are now offering their winter discounts. This is the time of year to order your new GSI Grain Bin. Mixer Lumber Company, where we treat people the way you want to be treated. Give us a call at 217-894-6412.
Welcome back. Thanks to Little Jess Motors, 3431 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois. The place to go for your next vehicle purchase is Little Jess. Just right up the road here from Blue Devil Gymnasium, right across from Quincy High School. They have that new Dodge Hornet on the lot right now. 2024 model would look great in your driveway. Learn more at littlejessmotor.com or stop by and see them at 3431 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois. It'll be Link Academy basketball to start the second half of play. Lions are up by 11 points. Have had the lead all of this contest and looked fairly dominant in the first quarter, a little less dominant in the second quarter, but still pretty impressive. Look at everybody to try to now tuck the shirt tails in. And we're underway here in the third. Trey Johnson along with Jasper Johnson, Barrett, Shelley, and the fifth man, James Brown. Ball the wing, Jasper Johnson. Halftime didn't slow him down at all. He'll hit another three.
Give him 17 in the ball game. Almost outscored the Burlington School by himself.
Big day for Jasper Johnson. Here's Durham. Pulls the ball out top to Gibson. Now flipping. Wipes the dust from his shoes and tries to go to work here. He'll try the lob down low. Pass was off the mark and the ball stolen away. Into the front court, lob up James Brown. Yeah, timing off there as well, and the rebound out of the Burlington School, and traveling will be called, as we'll say Ty Outlaw rolled with it.
Turnover against the Spartans, that's their 7th. Both squads with 7 turnovers in this one. 2 are in the early going here against the Spartans.
Fans continuing to file in. Good crowd on hand here. It'll get bigger as the night goes on. Of course, Quincy High School scheduled for a 7:30 start this evening. Out top with it is Jasper Johnson. Works it to Trey Johnson. 7:03 to play in the third. I have no idea how much time's on the shot clock. There it got unstuck with 19. Worked the ball down low. Shelley with it up. Jalen Shelley with a two-hand flush. Got up and put that one down pretty easily. And the Lions lead by 16. Durham brings it across to Flippin. Just the depth of talent for this Link Academy squad. It's kind of like we talked about last night. It kind of seems like they can kind of turn it on when they need to. Of course, against some of the upper echelon teams that they'll see at the Geico Nationals, they'll have to be really ready to go. Here's a shot down low, and we'll call a held possession as Ty Outlaw was trying to go up with it. Let's take a look on the Northwestern Mutual with that last dunk on this end from Shelley. Strong catch, a turn, and an easy 2.
6 seconds on the shot clock here for the Spartans, who retained possession after the held ball.
Flipping to inbound on the baseline. Throws it out front to Gibson. Takes a glance up at the clock. 3 seconds, 2. Does he know how much time's left on the shot clock? He does not. And this will be a shot clock violation for the Burlington school. And they just did not know that that shot clock did not reset. Lions with the basketball. Brown out front. Hands the ball to Barrett. Barrett on the runner. High glass, no good. Rebound kept alive here by Shelley. And the Lions have a second chance opportunity. Shelley left side. Gets to the middle. Step back shot. Free throw line. Front iron, no good. Good box out on the board here for Zion Walker. Pushes it into the front court. Shot put up, no good. King Gibson. But he's fouled, and he'll head to the free throw line to shoot a pair.
Jalen Shelley will be whistled for his third. First foul of the quarter against the Lions. To the line to shoot 2 will be King Gibson. Be the first free throw attempts of the ball game for the Spartans here, as they trail 36-20, 5:47 left to play here. Third quarter action on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Still 3 games for you to come after this one, as Gibson leaves his first free throw short, and he'll have 1 shot remaining. Gibson's got 4 points. The 6'4" freshman has given his squad some valuable minutes. Can't get either free throw to go, and skying high for that rebound was Jalen Shelley.
Into the front court. Brown has it stripped away as he was going up. It'll stay with the Lions underneath. Not sure who got the hand on that. There were a lot of bodies in one close space there. The Quincy Shootout. It's fun to watch how this event has continued to grow. Link Academy, of course, when they came here last year, they were the #1 ranked team in the nation and finished atop the mountain with the championship. Here's a turnaround shot. James Brown underneath and up and in for 2. Brown, he committed to North Carolina about as early as he could, Damon. Biggest lead of the contest right now for Link, and he's going to be an asset to that team. Really versatile player.
He does a good job out there. Doesn't necessarily look to score as much as what he could.
Devin Sims gets the bucket here for the Burlington school, and the Spartans with the timeout. 5:07 to play in the third on the Adams Fiber timeout. Back with you after this.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
5:07 to play in the period after the Burlington school timeout. It'll be Link basketball, length of the court to go. A lot of young people, as Brian talked about with Matt Scheckman, have made their way to the gymnasium here tonight. Whole gaggle of them standing down here on the baseline. You can't see them, but there are about 20 of them. I want to get up close and personal. Here's Jasper Johnson, another 3, and he'll put it in. And they're going to call Jasper Johnson for a technical. He literally crossed his arms like a T or an X. I don't know which one it was, but it was like, remember when Des Bryant used to do that for the Cowboys? I mean, similar move. I don't know why it's a technical. What did he do? I mean, was that disrespectful? Shot the arrow, and now they'll shoot free throws. I don't know.
Zion Walker gets it to go. Well, sometimes the officials forget who we're here to watch. Yeah. Walker will knock them both. He's got 9.
Same cat that called about 9 in a row in a game earlier today. Glad you made it. How you doing? Keep it moving. Burlington School will have the basketball with 4:53 to play in the third.
Oh, tuck your shirt in. It started to pop out.
I'm glad I don't have to tuck my shirt in.
I'm not physically able to tuck most shirts in.
Especially after that lunch you ate today. Here's the ball knocked out of bounds. Thanks to the folks in the hospitality room for their hospitality. I don't know how else to say it.
For being so hospitable.
It was good. My compliments to the chef. Here's a three-point shot right wing up and no good by Jordan Durham. Ball out of bounds. Length of the court to go for Link Academy. Lions lead 41-24. 4:45 to play in the third. And they're on the attack toward the front court now. Trey Johnson gets it to Filan, who came in when Jasper Johnson sat down. Out front, Trey Johnson. He'll work the pass over his shoulder to Barrett. Down low to Brown. Brown on the baseline. Goes to work off the dribble. Spins back to the left and in for another two. He's really good at that left hand, isn't he?
Feels comfortable spinning baseline just like that. His 2 points gives his team the largest lead of the ball game at 19.
Pass down low and finishing through the contact that time, King Gibson. As James Brown kind of twisted an ankle, he'll be okay. Walk off under his own power. In fact, jog off. He says, I'm all right. But they'll get a substitute in for him as Brandon Benjamin checks back in. .407 left in the third. Lions with it in the backcourt. Benjamin to Filan, and a timeout by Link Academy. Halfway home in this third quarter, it's Link 43, the Burlington School 26 on this Adams Fiber timeout.
We do a procedure called a transcatheter aortic valve replacement, and we call it TAVR.
TAVR is state of the art. It wasn't really available worldwide until the early 2000s.
It's a minimally invasive procedure in order to replace the valve.
I'm number one.
I was number 100. Years ago, they would have to do open heart surgery, and now they don't.
Had I not had it done, I would not be here today. I feel like I'm living on a bonus of blessings.
Exactly 4 minutes to play in the third. Link Academy took the timeout. They have 3 remaining in this contest now. And 2 for the Burlington School. Right now, that doesn't look like it's going to be a huge factor as Link has the big 43-26 lead. And the Burlington School had cut it a little closer, but again, Link just kind of then puts together these little runs where they score 7, 8, 9 points in a row. And there's not a lot you can really do about it. Here's a pass down low to Benjamin. Threaded the needle to Barrett. Benjamin missed it, got it back, put it back up and in. He was relentless on the rebound that time, and Benjamin with the back. And now a takeaway by Filan as he stole the inbounds play. Shot no good, but he's fouled, and he'll head to the free throw line after the steal as Devin Sims fouls him.
Sims whistled for his second. That's the first foul of the quarter against the Spartans. And to the line for the Lions, LeBaron Filan. He's got 2 points. His team's got the 45-26 lead. 3:37 to play in the contest. Filan can't get the first to go. We'll see TJ Stetley check back into the ball game. Antonio Barrett will take a seat for Link Academy.
This team with this much talent, Damon, it's again just amazing when you watch them play. There's really not a lot of selfish play by this squad. They really work to get their teammates the basketball in good spots.
Yeah, as Filan splits a pair, it's compliments to Bill Armstrong for the job that he does to get the kids to buy in, to be willing to, they may only play 8-10 minutes a game, but they understand the exposure that they get by playing for Link Academy, as we see Josh Randolph knock down a 3 for the Spartans.
Well, I think there's a lot of people that would say, well, it's easy to coach that much talent. And I would disagree. I think sometimes it's harder to coach that much talent. You're trying to manage everybody's minutes, make sure people get the minutes they deserve. And sometimes you have to manage the attitudes that go with that, but it just doesn't seem like that seems to be a big problem for Lincoln. I don't know what Bill Armstrong's doing or what he's putting in the water in Branson, Missouri, but it was the same with the group last year. And there's a lot of different guys out there, and it's the same recipe for success as Trey Johnson pulls the deep 3 with a man right in his face.
Tell them if they cooperate, they get to go to Dixie Stampede anytime they want.
You can have the prime rib or the fish. 2:39 to play in the third. 20-point Link Academy lead.
It will be baked chicken or baked chicken at the Dixie Stampede.
Out front with it. Now the ball handoff goes to Barrett. No, excuse me. Let's get that card flipped over. That's flipping. We flip to flipping. Now Gibson. Here's a 3 on the way. No good. And the rebound is secured by Lynx, Jalen Shelley. Into the front court. They'll feed the ball down low. Benjamin turns over his right shoulder and gets it to go. Benjamin with a couple of baskets off of the bench. And Link just keeps adding to what is their biggest lead of this game on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Here's a ball knocked away now, and it goes off of the Burlington School's King Gibson as the defensive play by Trey Johnson forces the turnover. Johnson will sit down. Jasper Johnson back in. Trey Johnson pumped up as he comes to the bench, too. That's what I'm talking about. You know, some guys would be upset. How come I'm coming out? He's trying to get everybody energy. Fun group to watch. And a 5-second call now, as they'll say that Filan didn't get free of the official that time with 1:35 to play in the third. Out of bounds on the sideline for the Burlington School. Filan takes it across to Randolph. Now back out front, Gibson. King Gibson to Walker, top of the key. 1:17 to play in the period. Tough step back shot and gets it to go. Zion Walker. High degree of difficulty on that shot.
Walker's got 11.
And with a minute to play in the third, it's 51-31. Here's a 3 on the way, no good. Rebound put back underneath as he was falling down by Shelley. Jalen Shelley with another 2. Into the front court. Ball on the right side goes to Gibson. Kicks to the left side. Marasovic with a 3-point shot, no good. Rebound down to Link. Into the front court. On the run, it's Stutley. 38 seconds to play in the period. Here's a dribble drive in. Shot up with the left hand, good. Lauren Filan with the bucket to make it 55-31. Pass on the left side, dribble drive in. Might have got away with steps with the basket, good for King Gibson. 22-point game with 10 seconds to play in the third. Filan with it into the front court for Link. With 3, 2, top of the key. Stutley will not get it off. It went in, but they are counting that. They're counting the basket. He will get it off and count the basket here as the buzzer sounds. Let's take a look at it on the Northwestern Mutual instant replay. Did Stutley get it off in time? Nope, but they count it. And we head to the fourth. It's Link 58, the Burlington School 33.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Today's halftime show is brought to you by Little Jess Motor Company in Quincy, Illinois. We'd like to introduce you to the brand new 2024 Dodge Hornet GT all-wheel drive, offered at $32,325. The 2024 Dodge Hornet pays homage to the iconic legacy of Dodge performance. The Hornet GT comes equipped with a 2.0 Hurricane 4 turbo engine that boasts up to 268 horsepower, making it the most powerful compact utility vehicle on the market. Stop by Little Jess today and take this eye-catching CUV powerhouse for a spin.
Ready to start quarter number 4. Link Academy with the big lead, 58-33, as we head into the final period of play here. And as fair could be, Link will get the basketball to start the fourth quarter as well. Lions have been impressive today as they continue their march towards this year's Geico National Tournament. Filan with it to Jasper Johnson. How about another 3? He scored in every quarter, and Jasper Johnson has been on fire today. Just do not celebrate. Whatever you do, do not celebrate after you make a shot. Don't act like you like playing basketball. Put your hands in the non-existent pockets in your short and go down to the other end. Here's a 3-up, no good. Jasper Johnson with the rebound.
Do not recognize the crowd.
Yes, here's a steal now. Ball stolen away. Run out, up, no good. Rebound knocked away, and it'll stay with the Burlington school underneath. Randolph had it. Jasper Johnson, he can shoot it from deep, as you see on the Northwestern Mutual replay. 7:27 to play in the third. Here's a kick to the wing for Flippin. Flippin's shot no good. A rebound here secured by Benjamin. Brandon Benjamin shows off the handles as he brings it toward the front court to Stutley. Half-court line now, Filan with it. 7:11 left of the contest. Between the circles, Benjamin. Back to Stutley. Off the Benjamin screen. On the pick and roll action. Stutley, a little hezzy move. Drives in. Left-hand runner-up window, no good. Benjamin kept it alive, but the rebound taken away by Zion Walker. He'll push the other way. Walker goes right up into the man. Shot no good. Benjamin hustled back for the rebound. He'll push it ahead for Link now. 6:49 to play in the contest. Benjamin gets it back. Kicks. In the corner, Stutley, 3, no good. And the rebound down to Durham. Durham will take the dribble himself toward the front court. 61-33 is the Link lead. Pass on the right side. Randolph for a 3, good. Josh Randolph with another three-pointer. A couple of those to his name today, and we have a timeout for the Burlington School. 6:29 left. It's Link 61, TBS 36. Stay tuned on Central Illinois Sports.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice. Game Masters is your headquarters for all your hunting gear. We have more than just camo hunting attire. Come check out our casual lines of Sitka, Under Armour, North Face, Columbia, Drake, and more. Pursue your prey with these off-road Quiet Cat bikes from Game Masters. Easy to transport and perfect for your next hunting adventure. Game Masters, we're passionate about the outdoors.
6:29 to play as TBS took the timeout. They trail Link Academy 61-36 on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Vashon and Faith Family next. Followed by Quincy High School and Imhotep Charter, and then the nightcap is Wasatch Academy and Huntington Express Prep. So just a few games left. Just a few. And just a lot of action here at this shootout. And I've seen some people who've been here all day. Here's a runner-up by Jasper Johnson, no good.
Foul's going to be whistled against Cam Flippin. Flippin's first. We're going to give that a continuation and say that he was shooting. Jasper Johnson to the line to shoot two. First free throw for him is in and out, no good. So just 6 of 13 from the free throw line in this one are the Lions of Link Academy. As Jasper Johnson has 23 of his team's 61 points. They've got the 61-36 lead, now 62-36 as Johnson gets the second to go.
Backcourt, ball caught there, now near the half-court line. And what do we have here?
I'm going to say he was on the sideline.
I see. Far side out of bounds for Durham to inbound. He'll lob it up. That's a bad idea. As Jasper Johnson will say step out of bounds, but he didn't. Just like the three didn't beat the buzzer. Here's a man back into the contest. That's Matcha Moravcevic. He'll inbound the ball for the Burlington school. Single dribble in the backcourt. Now goes to Asante Phillip, a 5'9" freshman in. Here's a three on the way right side. Zion Walker with another tray. It's just not enough firepower for this Spartan squad against this highly talented Link Academy team here this afternoon. Here's a long two. Trey Johnson, no good. Rebound, James Brown fights for the board. Puts up a shot and won't fall as he was contacted. Gets it back now, puts it up and in. Rebound to Iguodala, and then he found Brown. Brown knows what to do with it when he gets it there. Iguodala now knocks it out of bounds. A couple guys back in for Link Academy. Shelley is back in along with Barrett. They sit down Jasper Johnson and Iguodala. Randolph has it at the half-court line to inbound for TBS. And that ball lost out of bounds. They'll say it was knocked out by Barrett. Stays with the Spartans here as Brown now will sit down as Benjamin returns. Walker to throw it in. There's a ball tipped. Run down in the backcourt by Walker. He'll walk it up here. You're the Burlington school, though. You're definitely trying to check where your level is on the season as the Euro step foul here to be ball out of bounds, because you head this direction, you travel from North Carolina, you go play Vashon, one of the best in the state of Missouri, and been the best team in the city of St. Louis now for several years. And then you come and play Link Academy, the number 4 team in the nation, Damon. You're not backing down from anyone.
Well, I mean, I don't think you're going to be upset that you've lost 2 games. Maybe hope that this game would be a little bit closer, but just so much talent on this Link Academy squad.
Filan now puts it over the rim and in for 2 to make it 66-39. There's Walker, fakes the 3, now dishes it off on the right side. Gibson will try the tray, no good. Barrett has the rebound for Link. Works it toward the front court. Finds his teammate Trey Johnson on the right side. Back out top, Barrett. And he'll set it up for the Lions. Johnson on the dribble. Looks to the bench for the play call. 18 on the play clock. Shot clock, play clock. Tomato, potato. Barrett to Shelley. Out of Benjamin with 7. On the left side, Johnson. Thought about the screen. Now he puts up a 3, no good. Rebound, Barrett gets it on the offensive glass. Leaves it off to Benjamin, who puts it up and in for 2. The lead just keeps on growing for Link. They're about to put the rest of the guys who haven't played yet in the game. Here's a 3 on the way, no good. And a rebound down to Barrett. Into the front court. Look out, Filan with the slam. LeBaron Filan with the 2-hand dunk, and we'll see that on the Northwestern Mutual Instant Replay. How about Barrett? Got the rebound, pushed it ahead, and Filan did the rest. And we get a timeout here taken by TBS. 3:46 left. Link on top.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week.
I love training. I like to help people improve on their tasks. That food has been providing everything for me. They just treat you so well. When my life needed an opportunity, I chose that.
Welcome back here. And why not, Brian? Let's see that Northwestern Mutual replay once again. Because who gets tired of seeing LeBaron Filan with a 2-hand slam? I don't. And with that bucket, he puts Link Academy up by 30 plus. That means we should see a running clock here. And this is the second year in a row that Link, on a Saturday in a highly touted matchup, has come to play. And by come to play, I mean blown out their opponent. And we're not talking about teams that aren't good. This is a very good, the Burlington School team. 17-8 on the season. Here's a pass to the wing. Three-point shot is up and good by TBS's Josh Randolph. He's got, what, 3 threes on the day now?
Now he's got a dozen, all of them based off of hitting 4 threes in the ball game.
4 threes. Here is a new man into the game. That's Kenyon DeMonick. And he'll get his first 2. I mean, Link has played everybody on the bench, and you just don't see a lot of loss there. Is a good turnaround shot by Ty Outlaw, who's been limited in this game due to the foul trouble. 2:56 left. Pass goes down low to DeMonick. He wants to go to work. Shot up and in. He's got back-to-back buckets. Check that. That's Tanner Baird. Baird with the bucket. My mistake. Baird is listed as 6'11". Here's a 3, no good. Rebound count to Baird. Gives it off to Ford. Now Stutley plays the point. I remember talking to Bill Armstrong and him saying, hey, if you guys are ever in town, come by. Watch practice. It's a pretty good time. And I bet it is. I bet you it's a little different world.
Randolph whistled for the foul. That's his first. And to the line for the Lions will go TJ Stutley. Stutley's got 3 points in the ball game. He's 0 for 2 from the line. Clock is stopped. Stutley gets that to go. Would have thought we had running clock. But we may just be making things up here.
Oh,
it's been a long day. You start to see things, and you just never know.
Been a long day without you, my friend. Hope we don't get a copyright infringement on that. TJ Stutley with the other one.
You also cannot get a refund for your money.
I have a microphone, so you listen to every word I have to say. Sims with it at the free throw line. Gives it up down low. Reverse layup up and in for Ty Outlaw. Ty Outlaw with the bucket, and with 2:05 left, it's 76-46. Stutley with it for Link. There's some big kids still out there. Stutley now takes it to the rim and scores. Baird's listed at 6'11", and I'm telling you right now, Kenyon DeMonick can't be all that much shorter. He's probably about 6'6", it looks like.
They have to take out every row of the bus seats in order for these guys to be able to fit.
I remember right last year, it was kind of like a mid-size activity bus that they brought here. Here's a dribble drive in. Nice move to the rim. Shot won't go for Sims. Rebound is a battle for it underneath. Shot up, no good, foul. And Devin Sims heads to the stripe.
Kenyon DeMonick will be whistled for his first foul. Sims will go to the line to shoot 2. He's got 6 points in the ball game. And his team's got the deficit here, 78-46. Credit to this Burlington school. They're not afraid to come in and take on a challenge. As we said, they faced Vashon last night and then came here today to face this Link Academy squad.
.120 left. Sims will get a second opportunity here.
Left the first one short. Second one from Sims is on its way. Off the back of the iron, no good. Flippin will get the offensive rebound.
He'll get it out on the right side to Moravcevic. His three-pointer no good. Flipping another rebound. He'll put it up, flip it in, and get the and one opportunity.
Count the bucket as Tanner Baird gets his first foul. Flippin will go to the line for his first free throw attempt of the night. And a minute 12 left to play in the ballgame. Flippin's free throw is good.
And Flippin with the three-point play. Stutley brings it into the front court for the Lions. Off to Baird, hands it off. Here's a three-point shot. Iguodala, no good. A rebound, put back to Mudnick, It's blocked. Rebound out top to Link now as Iguodala has it. Gets it to Stettley. Stettley on the bounce. 45 seconds to play. Into Ford. Ford goes to work in the paint. Puts it up off the window. No good, but he gets the tip up and in for two. Jackson Ford. 33 seconds to play in the ballgame. Link 78, Burlington School 51. Pass of the wing. Good luck here. Three ball on the way up. No good for Flippin. And a foul on the rebound for the referee.
Had to get one more call in here. Kenyon DeMonic will be whistled for it.
Out of bounds for the Burlington School. Ball comes into Gibson. Flipping in the corner, right side, no good. Rosabek trying to save it in, and they'll say it was knocked out of bounds by Link. 15.5 seconds left. Gibson. Foul.
Well, we thought he only had to get one more call in, but we were wrong.
Out of bounds. 11.1 seconds left. Ball will be run down in the backcourt here by King Gibson. Gibson kicks to the wing. Right side three ball. Josh Randolph with another three. Tell you what, get him some more looks. That kid can shoot it. But the final on this one is Link Academy 80. The Burlington School 52. The Blessing Health System post-game show comes your way next.
We do a procedure called a transcatheter aortic valve replacement, and we call it TAVR.
TAVR is state of the art. It wasn't really available worldwide until the early 2000s.
It's a minimally invasive procedure in order to replace the valve.
I'm number one.
I was number 100. Years ago, they would have to do open heart surgery, and now they don't.
Had I not had it done, I would not be here today. I feel like I'm living on a bonus of blessings.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Welcome back to the Blessing Health System post-game show with locations throughout the region. Blessing Health System is here to serve you and your family with all of your health care needs, from walk-in medical care to primary and specialty medicine and emergency care. Blessing Health can take care of you. Learn more about their services at blessinghealth.org. Well, Link Academy comes in and they take care of business, knocking off the Burlington School by a final of 80-52. And here on the Blessing Health System post-game show, Damon Emmerich has a look at some final stats.
Well, the Burlington School Spartans shoot 21 of 52 from the field in that one for 40%. And individual scoring for the Spartans, Cam Flippin with 3, 6 points apiece for Devin Sims and Ty Outlaw, 8 for King Gibson, 14 for Zion Walker, and Josh Randolph led the way in that one for the Spartans with 15 points. For the Lions of Link Academy, they shoot 31 of 53 from the field for 58%. Scoring in this one for the Lions, Trey Johnson with 8, 9 for the Bear and Phylon, 5 for Antonio Barrett, 7 for TJ Stutley, 4 for Jalen Shelley, 2 for Jackson Ford, 10 for James Brown. Brandon Benjamin with 7, Tanner Baird and Kenyon DeMonic with 2. And the leading scorer in that one for the Lions was Jasper Johnson with 24 points.
Jasper Johnson is our player of the game. Player of the game on Central Illinois Sports, presented by Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why he's proud to bring you the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. And Jasper Johnson was off And running early in this contest, hit a number of threes, got to the rim, had a nice dunk as well. He is the Edward Jones Player of the Game. We pause for just a while on Central Illinois Sports. When we come back, we get set for our next contest from the 2024 Quincy Shootout. We hope you'll join us then.